Hello, viewers, welcome. Let's provide answer to this. We have to solve for x in the equation 2 exponent x plus 2 exponent 3x equals to 10, where the value of x is what? A real number, meaning we need to have the real values of what? Of x. So here we can see that our 2 exponent 3x can also be rewritten whereby the x will come before the 3. As in, we can have 2 exponent 3x could be 2 exponent x times what? 3. Where in the laws of indices, if the two numbers are multiplied, we can have it to be 2 exponent x or multiplied by what? 3. So that the power will multiply will still give us what? Our 2 exponent 3x. So in this case, we can rewrite this as 2 exponent x plus 2 exponent x all to the power 3 equals what? 10. And we can see that the one in the bracket and the first term are the same. So let y or any variable equals to 2 exponent x. So per substitution, this becomes y plus y exponent 3 equals to what? 10. So we want to rewrite this whereby we transpose the 10 from the right to the left. So 3 exponent y exponent 3 plus y minus 10 should give us what? 0. As in transposing the 10 to the left. Now we can see that this is a cubic equation whereby we need to factorize. So the best way to factorize is to regenerate this term to become 4 terms so that we can do grouping method. If I rewrite the y to become a 2 terms, making sure that one of the factors I'm going to use, either in addition or subtraction, to have something to do with what? 10. So if I have 5 minus 4, we know that 5 minus 4 give us 1. So if I'm going to do that, then I'll add my y to 8 under algebraic expression to see that 5y minus 4y will give us what? Y. Whereby 5 is a factor of what? 10. So 5 and 10 will group together, then the 4y and y cubed will also group together in order to factorize them easily. So I'll be having my equation now be y to the power 3 plus 5y minus 4y minus 10 equals what? 0. So now we group 2 term in order to find the common factors. So now let me bring the 5 closer to this. So it's going to be y to the power 3 minus 4y plus 5y minus 10 equals 0. The last two, the first two, looking out for common factors in them. Y to the power 3, y, so here power of 1, we can factorize y out. If y to the power 3 is divided by y, it gives us y to the power what? 2. 4y divided by y will just give us what? 4. Then plus 5y and 10 has 5 as a common factor. So 5y minus what? 2, as in 10 divided by 5 give us 2 equals to 0. Alright. But in the bracket here, I can see that 4 is a perfect square. So I can rewrite that as, here it will be y into bracket. This will be y squared minus 2 squared. Okay, let me take off this bracket and make it 1. Plus 5 into bracket y minus 2 all equals what? 0. 2 exponent 2 is 4. y square minus 2 square will give us difference of 2 square. So holding the y out, I'll be having y minus 2 times y plus 2, as in this, opening this bracket because of difference of 2 square. This is what we have, that is the same as this. Then plus our 5 y minus 2 equals to 0. Don't forget, this is a term that is multiplying. All these are multiplying and all these are multiplying. So we have only two terms here. So we look out for a common factor in this term and a common factor in that term. Y minus 2 become the common factor. So I will take my common factor out, y minus 2, that's the common factor, outside, into bracket, y minus 2 dividing the whole of this. It will cancel y minus 2, leaving y multiplying y plus 2. This is the factor left here. Then plus, if you divide all of this by y minus 2, you'll be left with only what? 5. That will also give you what? 0. But you can see in this bracket we can expand further so that y will multiply y times 2, then we compute it with what? 5. So we maintain our y minus 2, then into bracket y times y will be y squared, y times 2 will be plus 2y, then plus 5 equals to 0. Now we can see that this is a bracket multiplying this equals to 0. So we take this as one term, second term, a times b equals 0, meaning either a is 0 or b is 0. So the first instance, we can say that y minus 2 is equal 0, or y squared plus 2y plus 5 equals 0. I believe you can get an answer from here by adding 2 to both sides, making y equals to a positive 2. Don't forget, we are letting y to be equals to 2 exponent x, so we can know what the x will be in terms of this. But let's see what the y will be in the second aspect. So this becomes a quadratic equation where we have y squared 2y plus 5 equals 0. Per factorization, we need the factors of 5. When you add, you get 2. And the factors of 5 is just 1 and 5. So we will not get any addition or subtraction to give us what? 2. So we use the quadratic formula, where here our a is going to be 1, our b is going to be 2, our c is going to be 5. So finding for y will be equals to, we know, minus b plus or minus, the determinant will be this, minus 4ac over 2a. So whenever I see b, I put in 2. Whenever I see c, I put in 5. And a, I put 1. So this becomes minus 2 plus or minus the root of b, which is now 2 squared, minus 4 into bracket a, which will be 1 times what? C, which will be what? 5. So let me take care of this. Alright. Then all of this divided by what? 2a, which is 1. What do we do from here? We simplify minus 2 plus or minus the root of 4 minus, I believe this will be 20, all over 2. Still minus 2 plus or minus root of negative 16. As in, if we divide, I subtract 20 from 4, you'll be getting a negative 16 all over 2. Now that we are having a negative, it means we are going to have a complex number. Here is going to be 4i C is a negative number. So this gives me minus 2 plus or minus 4i over 2. Let's try to get the two values of y. So if I'm looking for the two values of y will be equals to minus 2 over 2 as in this, plus or minus 4i over 2, and that gives us minus 1 plus or minus 2i. So either minus 1 minus 2i or minus 1 plus 2i are going to be the values of y in the second aspect, taking this quadratic equation. But don't forget, the question was demanding for x to be in what? A real number. So that means that we may not be able to equate this to our 2 exponent x. We are only going to pick y, which is equal to 2. Why y is also the same as what? 2 exponent x. Right? So this is y, then the 2 goes. So 2 exponent 1 in this case equals to 2 exponent x in this case. What do? The base are the same, meaning x is equals to what? 1. So we are saying that the values of x that satisfy our 2x, 3x equals to 10. Don't forget, if the x is 1, I'll be having 2. If the x is 1, I'll be having 2 exponent 3 equals to 10, right? 2 exponent 3 is 8. So 2 plus 8 is obviously what? 10. If we are taking the x values to be a real number. So therefore, the values of x will only be 1. We are not going to equate this because this is not a real number. It's a complex imaginary word numbers. Alright, thank you for watching. Like, share, and comment. Bye-bye.